Top 5 Beautiful Palaces of India. India's impressive palaces are gateways to the times when Rajas and Maharajas ruled over this land. They are reminders of a time of opulence and grandeur. Some of them have become luxury hotels, offering tourists a chance to live like royalty. Here are the top 5 beautiful palaces of India. Number 5. Beyond belief, number 5 is the Lake Palace. Located on Lake Pichola, Udaipur, it was built during the 18th century by Maharana Jagat Singh and used as a summer residence. During the famous Sepoy Mutiny, Maharana Swarup Singh allowed many European families to use Lake Palace as a refuge and destroyed all the town's boats so the rebels couldn't reach it. By the mid-19th century, Lake Palace had been damaged by time and the elements and was completely deserted. Aware of its potential, Bhagwat Singh decided to convert the old Jagnivas Palace into the first luxury hotel in Udaipur, which features 83 amazing rooms and suites. Number 4. Coming in at number 4 is the Jahangiri Mahal, one of the most important buildings inside the impressive Agra fort. Jahangiri Mahal was the Zenana Palace, or the women's palace for the Rajput wives of Akbar. It is an intricately carved 5-story structure that oozes grandeur and opulence. Considered the most important structure built in the Akbar period, Jahangiri Mahal combines a series of features and styles and represents a daring approach in architecture. Number 3. Palace of Winds is our choice at number 3. Built in 1799, when women were not allowed to show their faces in public, the Palace of Winds, or Hawa Mahal, was a place where ladies of the royal court could observe the city life of Jaipur without being seen. The palace facade features 953 tiny windows, and the breeze that passes through them keeps the rooms cool even in the hot summer months. The Palace of Winds was commissioned by Maharaja Savai Pratap Singh to resemble the Hindu god Krishna. This multi-layered structure was built out of red and pink sandstone and carefully outlined with white Quaker lime. Number 2. Resplendent at 2 is Jal Mahal. Located in the middle of the picturesque Mansagar Lake, Jal Mahal was built in the 18th century as a palace for royal duck shooting parties. Although it has subsided into the mud of the lake it used to look over, Jal Mahal is still an extraordinary sight for tourists. Mansagar Lake runs dry under the scorching summer sun, but during the winter monsoons turn this place into a regular paradise. The lake becomes covered with water hyacinths and is invaded by various species of exotic birds. Number 1. Umaid Bhavan is the most royal at number 1. Umaid Bhavan is built on the highest point in Jodhpur, Rajasthan, namely Chitar Hill. Numbering 347 rooms, it is the main residence of the Jodhpur royal family and one of the world's largest private residences. The palace took 5,000 workers 15 years to complete, and it was built without a single drop of mortar or cement to connect the bricks. The pieces were joined together through a series of interlocking positive and negative bricks. Umaid Bhavan was designed to always keep the temperature around 23 degrees Celsius regardless of the weather. It is now divided into 3 areas. One is a luxury hotel, another serves as residence for the royal family of Jodhpur, and the last is an open area where visitors can observe paintings, weapons and artifacts from Jodhpur's history.